What's up, everybody? So, hey, my name's Alan, and this is Alan Explains, man. So, today I'm going to be explaining, it's a play. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's like a movie, but it's live on like a stage. Anyway, so I'm going to explain a play. It's called Romeo and Juliet, man. And it's by this guy, his name's William, and then his last name's this weird name. It's Shakespeare. It's crazy, I know. Anyway, so here's Romeo and Juliet, right? Okay, so Romeo and Juliet starts out with these two groups of people, and they're fighting, and they're not happy with one another. And the whole play, I didn't really understand what they were saying, because it's in another language, man. You know what I mean? It's Italian or something. So they're all speaking this Italian, and they're angry and arguing, and it's kind of humbly-jumbly. But eventually, gets this party, man. At this party, one of the guys sees this girl, and, he digs her. He's like, yeah, that girl, yeah. And she digs him, she's like, yeah, that guy, yeah. And so, they get together, but apparently, their families aren't cool with it. So, all this stuff goes down, and the guy leaves, and then I guess because the girl's so sad, she goes to, this priest, and he gives her this little vial, and she poisons herself, man. Whack. So she dies. Well, then the guy hears about it, and he's like, no. But in Italian. I don't know what that is. But, so he goes off to, her grave, and he finds her, and she's dead. She's lying there, and he's like, no. And he brought, but in Italian, like before. But he brought along this poison with him, man, and he goes and he poisons himself so he can die and be with his love. And then this Shakespeare guy is really good because he pulls this, twist on you. You don't see it coming, And she's not dead, man. Yeah, I know, right? Not dead. She wakes up, and she sees him there dying of poison. She's like, no. But in Italian, man. And so then she, grabs this, really big knife out of his doublet or whatever they call those jackets. And, she's lamenting his death, and she takes this big-ass knife, man, and she stabs herself. And they die together. And, their families show up, and they're like, oh, no, our kids are dead, man. And then, they shake hands, and, what, I guess they're friends at the end, because they're like, no more blood shall be shed because of us. So that's Romeo and Juliet, everybody. Tune in next week or whenever, and I'll be another episode of Alan Explains. Peace.